Once upon a time, two men from vastly different walks of life unexpectedly crossed paths in a quaint town. The first man was incredibly wealthy. He wore the finest clothes and feasted sumptuously every day. His grand mansion was a testament to his luxury, adorned with ornate decorations and surrounded by sprawling gardens. The second man, named Lazarus, was a beggar with nothing to his name but rags and sores. He sat at the gate of the rich man's house, hoping for scraps to sustain him. But the rich man paid him no mind, too preoccupied with his indulgences to spare even a passing glance for the man at his doorstep. To add to Lazarus's sorrows, stray dogs would often come to lick his sores, a painful reminder of his wretched state and the depths of his suffering. While the rich man reveled in his wealth and extravagance, Lazarus endured the harsh realities of poverty and sickness. Day after day, Lazarus longed to eat even the crumbs that fell from the rich man's table, but the rich man paid him no mind, stepping over him as if he were invisible. The rich man lived a life of abundance while Lazarus suffered. Little did they know, their fates were about to take a dramatic turn. As time passed, the inevitable came to pass. Both men breathed their last breaths and departed from this world. In all his wealth and splendor, he succumbed to the grasp of death. And Lazarus, the beggar who had known only hardship in life, found peace in death. In the realm beyond, their roles were reversed. Lazarus found himself in the comforting embrace of Abraham, while the rich man faced torment in the flames of Hades. From across the great divide, begging for mercy and relief from his torment. "Father Abraham," he pleaded, "have pity on me and send Lazarus to dip the tip of his finger in water and cool off my tongue, for I am in agony in this flame." But Abraham reminded him of the chasm that separated them, a divide that could not be crossed. His thoughts turned to his living brothers, and he feared they would face the same fate if they did not change their ways. With desperation in his voice, the rich man begged Abraham to send Lazarus to warn his brothers, hoping to spare them from the same fate that befell him. Abraham reminded the rich man that his brothers had Moses and the prophets to guide them. With a heavy heart, the rich man understood the truth in Abraham's words. His fate was sealed, and there was no turning back. And so, the rich man remained in torment, forever haunted by the choices he made in life, while Lazarus found eternal comfort in the presence of Abraham. The story of the rich man and Lazarus reminds us of the dangers of worldly wealth and the importance of compassion and generosity toward those in need. In our modern society, it's easy to get caught up in pursuing material success, often at the expense of our relationships and empathy for others. But true wealth lies not in the abundance of our possessions, but in the richness of our hearts and our willingness to extend a helping hand to those who are suffering. Proverbs 19:17 states, "Whoever is kind to the poor lends to the Lord, and he will reward them for what they have done." Just as the rich man ignored Lazarus at his gate, we must not disregard the needs of those around us. Our actions and choices in this life have eternal consequences. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more thought-provoking content.